feel like I was run over. Anyways, we are going into or continuing this book, but I'm not reading the whole thing. Because Deepak covered a lot of what he's going to go into, but we're in the dream section, 256. How did I end up here? Oh, wrong thing. So in lucid dreaming, he's giving us an example of his lucid dreams. Let me get some water. I'm really thirsty. Let me continue by giving you a personal example of a non-lucid dream that became a lucid dream. Fancy. During a non-lucid dream, I was running away from something. I don't recall exactly what it was, but I do recall being afraid and running from it in a very cowardly manner. Suddenly, I realized that I was dreaming and that I was in a dream. When this realization occurred, it was like night and day. 1 second, I was running from something I believed to be monster-like, and the next second, I lost all fear. I became conscious that it was a dream I was experiencing, and once I got it, I simply lost all fear because I knew there was nothing to fear from a dream. Regardless of how scary the dream might have been, all fear was gone, not because of the scenario in the dream, but because I know it to be a dream. When you move from a non-lucid state to a lucid state, the one frightful setting now literally becomes your playground. I'm just trying to think because I'm aware that all my dreams are dreams, but like as I mentioned before, I have dreams that are just like subconscious garbage, then dreams that are premonition, and then dreams that are messages. So I don't really have this problem, thankfully. I've never had I don't think I've ever had a dream where I'm running away from something. No, interesting. So I went from running away from a monster to losing all fear in about a second. The switch is literally that dramatic. Funny thing is, when you're in dreams, in the dream state, you don't know what a second is. You know, it feels like a lifetime. So I doubt it was like in a second, dude. I don't know, whatever. The switch is literally that dramatic. I suddenly realized it was only a dream. That what I was running away from was an illusion I had created, or was it? I lost all fear, stopped running, and turned around to face what was coming my way. Suddenly, I understood that whatever was coming towards me was still coming at about the same speed, but I had no fear. I now felt that it was going to pass me on my right. And so I stuck my right arm out in an effort to stop it. I was going to stop it and ask it what it represented. I was going to see if it had anything to say to me. But as soon as I had that thought, whatever was chasing me passed through my arm. I felt the breeze on my arm, but saw nothing. I was really running away from nothing. In order to expand on my point about losing all fear, let me quickly share another lucid dream. I was in a non-lucid dream, and suddenly I realized that I was dreaming. This guy's kind of funny. I became lucid in the dream and found myself standing on a railroad track. Oh, snap. I had no conscious recollection of what was happened to me to get on the tracks, but there I was on the railroad tracks, and as luck would have it, a train was coming towards me at full speed. This guy has some issues. What are you doing, weirdo? I was not immediately concerned because the train seemed to be about 15 seconds away from crushing me. How does he recognize time in his dreams? Like, I have no concept of time in my dreams. Like, I don't. Although I was in a dream state and could only react to the dream, I felt that I had more than enough time to step out of the way. At that moment, it felt like a very logical and healthy way to react to this scenario. All of a sudden, at about TC10 or a train crash minus 10 seconds, I had the realization that I was simply dreaming. In a 1 to 2 second span, I lost all concern about the train crushing me. In 2 seconds, I went from the prudent belief that I should step away from the tracks to losing all fear, saying to myself, this could be a very cool experience. I've never been hit by a train before. Okay, I was literally thinking that. I'd be like, maybe I should get hit by that train. In the dream state, not in real life. But so there it was now at TC minus 7, watching a train with many passengers, I might add, coming full speed towards me, and yet I felt not 1 ounce of fear or trepidation. That is literally what it's like when you have the knowledge that you're currently experiencing a dream or an out-of-body experience, spiritual experience. It is not always perfectly clear if you are experiencing a dream or a OBE. However, as long as you understand that you're experiencing one, these two states, you are in full control. You do not experience fear. Now I find myself okay, I'm getting to the part where he's going to get hit by the train. I have no idea what it would be like. I only know that because what I'm experiencing is only in my mind, a dream, or because I'm in spirit. I will not be hurt. There is a small sense of pride that I have no fear. At TC negative 1, I have no fear of impending impact and I'm fully caught up with the. Then the impact occurs and I'm very surprised by what happens. I'm surprised because even though I believe myself to be spirit form, I literally feel the train impacting myself. There's no pain involved with the impact or throughout the experience. All I physically feel is a sudden gust of wind hitting my body. They're going easy on him, honestly, because I've had dreams where I literally feel the pain of dying. Like I had a dream, let me change this, where I was stabbed in the stomach and I woke up with that pain and I was like, damn. So someone's getting, easy dreams, I might add, and that's nice. My dreams are weird. When I was little, my dreams were more nightmares, obviously, but the one that I remember the most is falling down a hole like constantly, and when I would impact with the ground, I would wake up like. So that one, I wonder what that means. I never looked it up. I'm gonna look it up now. Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah. Nothing surprised me out of that description. But anyways. Yeah, this guy has it easy. Yeah. Precognitive dreams. We're moving on because I was not impressed by his dream. Okay. I want someone to like get slapped. I know. Precognitive dreams. Some people are concerned that certain dreams are premonitions of future events. A lot of these dreams have to do with airplane or car crashes, relatives, or people themselves dying. Not my dreams. My premonitions are, I think, really meaningful. Not saying that these aren't meaningful, but like if you have like general premonitions, like of mass populace, you can't really do much. It's just like you'll just know it happens, but like you can't really influence it, right? So my premonitions have to do with like my life and who's involved in my life. And I prefer it that way, you know. These are probably just dreams, or there should be no cause for alarm. One difference between the average dream and a precognitive dream is the point of, or the stage in the sleep cycle in which the dream occurs. A dream has a greater chance of being precognitive if it occurs right before you wake up. Such a dream is sometimes offered as a premonition, a warning of impending danger, or just something you should be on the lookout for. It is given to you right before you wake up so that you have the best chance to recall it. Okay? If this type of dream is offered to you in the start or middle of your sleep cycle, you will probably not remember it by the time morning arrives. True. If it does not occur at the start or middle of your sleep cycle and you remember it, simply write it down in your journal. If you remember this type of dream, it is probably of some use to write it down, but don't be overly concerned. Yet, please note that paying attention to your gut feeling takes precedent over any special instruction or information. Blah, blah, blah. And then he goes into another example, but he's like going like deep into the example. He talks about prayer, and we'll get into that, but like I'm like zero energy today, like low energy. I don't know why I didn't do much. But my premonitions, let's see. I've had I don't know. It's like a premonition and a dream and a message. And then one premonition was really sweet, but I don't want to talk about that. So let's design something. So I have this line paper notebook where I put a bunch of questions in. Did I answer some? I didn't answer all of them, but I'm going to use it for when people are over my house, you know, because I want to see what they write. Like I can't possibly fill this whole thing up. So I put board, choose a quest, Tian, and answer, name and date, question and answer. I just want to make it prettier. I have a lot of games in my house. You can't be bored in my house. You know what I mean? Like, it's impossible. There's just so much to do. Oh, yes. It's working. Oh, wait, no, this is a different one. I was going to say something, but yeah, this is like really impossible to be bored at this time. You know, because there's just so much to do, right? think if my kids ever told me they're bored, I'd be like, go clean. You're bored, go clean. Because it's just like there's so much to do. Like, what are you're making yourself bored, right? I can't even think right now. So yes, I have I've painted the box. And I wasn't supposed to show you the bottom, but whatever. Anyways, and that I think I'm going to do it today. I'm going to finish at least the outside. The inside, me. I want to do an emoji. I am trying to get projects finished. I know I have so many projects. Little hamster stickers. All right. Oh, he's not going to fit. Damn. Whatever. So, yeah, boredom. I don't get bored as often as I used to because I'm always doing things. And my accent is turning into British for some reason. Yeah, I'm like always doing things. I'm always creating things. So I don't get bored, but I know that people that I know get bored, and I'm like, how can you get bored? That's like you're choosing to be bored. Like, do something. Oh, I was like, where's Heidi? Don't know where she is. Not much to talk about today. I'm kind of like poopy energy. Something serendipitous happened to me. We got free food on accident delivered to our house. So that was nice. Very nice. Okay, so I just made it easier to read because with that metallic blue, well, it's like a silver, but it doesn't pop out. And I'm going to, I have a weird accent right now. I think it's because I'm tired, but I'm going to fix the smaller writing somehow. I just don't know. Is this weird thing about me? I have this bad habit. I don't know if I talked about it before, but If I'm tired and I'm speaking to someone with an accent, I start to talk like them, and I can't help it. It's just a habit of me. Um, you know, I hope it's more endearing than insulting. Well, I kind of smudged it, and I'm just going with it. I didn't think it would not be dry. What the hell? All right. Questions. Shit. Okay. This silver is dead. It's dead to me. I guess I have to use this one, but this tip is like. Okay, I can work with it. Yeah, so it doesn't happen very often because everyone here is Hispanic. But curious to see what is going to happen when I travel. It's going to be funny because I'm an extrovert, but I'm also an introvert. But my roommate, he's introverted, like 100%, like socially awkward. So I imagine he's going to be dragged into some really weird situations because of me. Because I have to commit like one crime in Germany. Don't ask me why or what it is. It's not anything like bad. It's just like possible graffiti somewhere. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. Anyways, yes. You know, I just have to. I can't help it. I'm naughty. Anyways, so bored. Did I spell choose right? I don't care. Choose a question and answer. Name and date. Q&A. And then I'm gonna put memoir, right? I don't know. And that's something to do in my house, I guess, if someone wants to do it. You know? And then the other one is going to be a travel notebook because I was like, that's why I got it in the first place. It was like a travel diary. I just forgot about it. You know, so I'm gonna let that dry. And do I want to go back into this book? I don't know. He has some quotes from Martin Luther King Jr. Everybody can be great because anybody can serve. You don't have to you don't have to have a college degree to serve. You don't have to make your subject and verb agree to serve. You only need a heart full of grace, a soul generated by love. That my boy. I know what I was going to do. All right. In order not to make the viewer bored, because I'm here to entertain you, we are adding to Muksha. Muksha. Just, oh, I'm sorry, Heidi. I didn't mean to kick you in the face. Heidi. Poopy. So we're adding more to Muksha. And Muksha is just a inspirational game. Muksha. And you just kind of stick your hand in here and I get two. And whatever comes out, that's your message. I got Orphic, mysterious and entrancing beyond ordinary understanding. Oh, and then I got January 2020, which that was my 29th birthday. We arrive here as a perfect little bundles of joy and then set about the task of learning to unlove ourselves. How unbelievably ridiculous is that? True. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to find some lyrics. I have one that I really want to write into this. I love all forms of creation. Writing, music, art, etc. You know. Sorry, I'm looking for the specific verse. Yeah. Well, this song is by the Creaky Boards, and it's called The Songs I Didn't Write. And the specific lyrics I'm writing are meaningful to me, but I'm not going to mention them. So yeah, Muksha is just random lyrics, words, inspirational quotes, stuff I find that I like bottle caps that have nice things on them. And I think once this is full, I won't add to it anymore. Maybe, I don't know. Because if it gets too full, we won't be able to mix it around. And then, well, I think I can add like some kind of weight in there or something. I don't know. I gotta figure it out. Um, so yeah, that's one. And then what is the other one? Oh, they have a video for this song? The next song that I was really into, and this was like, I think this was like in 2010 or something. Young Folks by Peter Bjorn. Let's see. Spotify can never guess what I want to listen to. It's really hilarious. Because I just have so much stuff from different genres. Like, it's just impossible to understand what I'm in the mood for. We should add some Amarante. Yes. Me and my sister, we went to see a concert together, one of her bands, and it was called As Tall as Lions. And then after we saw them, they broke up, and I was like, damn. Because that was a really good show. Like, it was good music. But they were like indie, so I guess they didn't get any traction, which sucks. So yeah, that was a good show. I really liked it. It was so like, that was like my second concert that I ever went to. Because my parents, at least my mom, was very like against anything that I listened to because I worship Satan. So silly. Like literally, like any music that had to do with like metal or rock was like satanic in everyone's eyes in my family, and I'm just like, And that's why I chose to listen to Japanese music, because they couldn't tell what the lyrics were. So I was just like, mind you, a lot of the music that I listened to was about suicide and very heavy topics. So, whatever. Can I help you, Fuji Fuji? Do you need to go walkies? I really don't want to go walkies, but we should. All right. Hold your horses. Ow. Sit. We'll do one more, and then I'm taking this dog for a walk. So Amarante started off on YouTube. It's a family band. Excuse you. Maybe Brave. I don't know. So a husband, his wife, they're all singers, and then they have their child sing sometimes too, and it's really sweet. And I followed them since the beginning, since they just started music. When they just started their music on YouTube, and I was a fan since. I love all their stuff. I think a random song from them. Yeah, their stuff is great. It's inspirational. Yes. All their music is great, and then they use local artists for their album covers, their videos, like animation, and I like that too. I'm just writing lyrics from Little Heart by Amarante. And basically, the lyrics are, when you took your eyes off me, I know you're right, because my love's not big enough. What does it mean? I'm going to listen to that song. I love that song. And the video is really nice too. The video is a puppet maker who makes a very beautiful puppet. And, it's really cool. It's a really nice video. The funny thing is, sometimes I remember really random phrases in the languages that I've learned, and for some reason, I'm thinking of Papier aus Bitte in German. Please give me paper. I don't know what the hell is wrong with me. I think I said that a lot too. Oh yeah, when I was learning German, I would always run out of paper. Where's the dog? July, August 2019. Love yourself because it's the holy grail of happiness. So true. Anyways, that's Mukshe. And as I find words or things that I like, I add to it. And it'll be done very soon, actually. So that's it. Maybe I should put these in here. I think I will. At least the clandestine. But yeah, sorry this video is so short. I'm just really like low energy and I just want to go walk in nature and watch the butterflies. I kind of zoned out. Woo. But yeah, thanks. And I hope yesterday was entertaining and fun and wishes came true for you.